let's talk about this Michigan State-Illinois game. Steve, it looks like you have a Michigan State zip-up on, but I highly doubt that's actually what it is. Look, Art said that they did play Sparty at 7. Art texted me that Michigan State was a public underdog here. I love the ranked versus ranked. Let me pull that up really quick. My good friend Clint Farrar, he's always in the comments. He does a ranked versus ranked trends team. So we have a ranked home, unranked home team.
Unranked home now, yeah.
They're unranked home versus a ranked opponent. They are now 18, 16, and 2 on the season, which is not great. I will say they used to be a lot better. But if you look towards just the Big Ten, 5 and 7 on the season. Ooh, I think I'm going to wait till halftime to take a look at this one, Steve. But I want to know your thoughts. And, of course, B Daddy wants to know your thoughts as well.
Big Daddy, one of the loyalist viewers we have here on WagerTalk TV, and he checks out my top 25 video, and I did a little teaser on my top 25 video. I have 4 games for this Saturday. Go check it out here on WagerTalk TV, and this game was just a bit outside because Illinois dropped out of the rankings this past week, despite winning both games last week. A little strange to me that they dropped out. This is a team that had lost to Rutgers, but then beat Minnesota and UCLA, but they are no longer ranked. So that is why they're officially an unranked team. I think they're 28th right now. They're like 3rd in the additional votes in the AP. And if they win this game, they very well might be ranked next week. And they should win the game. They're like a 6-point favorite. But what's interesting, if you look at the net rankings, like KenPom and some other metrics, Illinois is as high as 10th in the country right now in the net ratings. Michigan State's not even top 20. So don't look. I look at the AP poll really for the video and for some trends like this. But Illinois is the better team. It's a focus spot, and it's also a revenge spot at home because they lost by 2 points at Michigan State back on January 19th. But a 2-point loss at Michigan State, no shame in that, especially when you shoot just 5 for 24 from 3-point range. So I think they're the better team in this game. It's a focus spot at home, and I do like the unranked home favorite against a ranked team. It's an angle that might be slightly up this year, but it did extremely well last year and the year before, and it makes a lot of sense. Not sure it's necessarily the contrarian play today, though it's 6, but I think the odds makers got this one right. Illinois is the better team, and they win and cover.
I agree. Illinois is a better team, but I think we can find probably better than 6.5 or 7, either in game or maybe at halftime. We'll check that one out. Guys, if you have a question for Steve, drop it in the chat. We got 12 minutes. Steve is going to take us home. Tell me what you think about Kentucky catching a couple on the road versus the Longhorns.
Yeah, Ralph mentioned how, the point guard was questionable. I'm checking Odds Logic, and Kelly, I both use Odds Logic, and there's a special offer on my page for a 7-day trial because it has real-time injuries. They have him listed out indefinitely, Lamont Butler, and I'm not expecting him to play. Jackson Robinson, the 5th most important player, is also listed as out, and Butler accounts for 30% of the team's assists. So we'll see how this plays out. In a tough road game, I think that could be a problem against Texas, and Kentucky's a tricky team, and I kept this off my card today for my clients with the injury uncertainty, but also the fact that Kentucky's just one of those bipolar, teams we've talked about. The NIL money and everything else in college basketball has made this handicapping tricky at times. They go and beat Tennessee as a double-digit dog a week or two ago. Then they lose outright as a double-digit favorite right after that to Arkansas, have the letdown still against Ole Miss and lose by 14. And now they have since come back and won by 23 and then beat Tennessee again by double digits this time. So it's hard to know which Kentucky team shows up. My guess is it's probably not the Class A team, especially shorthanded. I would lean Texas in this game, but not a game that made my best bet card.
Yeah, no, I also, of course, I lean Texas here, Steve. They're on the do not bet list. They are in the timeout. You do not get another dollar of Kelly's money until you figure it out, Rodney.
We focus hard on college hoops this time of year. I've got 3 best bets going for Saturday. We're on an 80% run as we head into the weekend. Get all 3 best bets for college hoops and a bonus free play. Not a game we talked about, a bonus free play for tonight on my page with analysis right now. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. We have a 6-day special, buy 3, get 3 free. We have a 30-day special for less than $8 a day. And we also have a 1-year special with promo code SM365, which gets it down to $3 a day, $1 a play. And oh yes, baseball is right around the corner. We doubled our bankroll in baseball alone last year, up over 100 units in baseball, finished up over 133 units all sports, number 1 at WagerTalk in 24. So let's do it again in 2025. SM365 gets it down to about $1 a play. Check out that free play. Check out the special offers. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, and get there quicker. Shortcut WT.buzz/SM.